can I start off just by saying this has been a very interesting project for us to work on. And we, as a group of students, only meet once a week for 1.5 hours. So even though we had 2 weeks in between all of these little sessions, there's an awful lot of paper folding happening, as you well know. So yeah, they've done a fantastic job, and I was really happy when I picked the posters up from the print room this morning and saw what they look like. And I'm sure you will be too.
So, just to remind you, our initial concept was to make a hairdryer with outside the shop front. So we made the hairdryer out of wire and wrapped purple strips around it. And also we've got the word Hoxton as the wire as well. We've also, like when we took photographs of it, we tried putting the window frame at the front and at the back, and tried casting shadows, and we've even taken photos without the strips of paper, and this is the photograph we chose.
Oh, that was good. You've done a really great job, and good job of photographing it as well. You've got some really nice shadows coming across. And the purple really pops out, how you've used the purple, and then the wire's just really subtle with the name Hoxton. I think that was good.
Hi, we were doing the florist shop, and our initial idea was to use the bouquet of the flowers and like a whole bunch together. But then we thought that taking a photo of it would be nicer hanging, so we decided to do it like this. So there's still bunches of them, but there's just 3 of them, which we think looks a bit better as a poster.
How long did it take you to create all the flowers?
A few sleepless nights, but we got there in the end.
Yeah, it took a lot longer than what we thought, because each petal, we did them all separately. So yeah, we were staying up like all night making them.
That looks good.
It was tough to get this all done in the time, but we did it. We had to photograph it twice actually, because the first time the wings didn't really pop, like you couldn't really tell that they were angel wings.
Oh, okay.
You couldn't see the path because it blended into the wings. So that's why we put the little brown bit in there, to try and break it up so that you can see.
Yeah, the orange really pops out. Yeah. It would have taken a while to make all the cups. That would have been a bit of a challenge. And they look pretty cool. They look pretty difficult to make too with the handle. Yeah. You've done well.
Hi girls.
Hello.
My name is Draven, and this is Marina and Jim. We're doing Let Them Eat Cakes. So yeah, we're using the silly blue color for our poster. We originally decided to do 3D effects and stuff, but we abandoned it because there isn't enough time.
Yeah, so this is what we started working on, and then it was very difficult doing this, so we decided to make it flat and just pop them up to get that effect. And we did it with all of the objects, and just with the placement, we gave it that 3D look, and you still got the really nice shadows.
Yeah, you managed to get around it. Yeah. It still has a really nice depth.
Our original idea was the chandelier sort of suspended eyeballs with crops and the name. We decided to sort of change it a little with the idea of the letters down the bottom to make them a bit more bold, kind of like that, with the eyeballs. We used the colour to sort of bring out the more details rather than use it as block colours.
Like with the 3D letters, like we had to make I looked at the logo and kind of like just measured it and just like made it myself. And we cut it out of cardboard, and then like the back of it's just like I just put.
And we ended up
crazy.
Yeah, it took a long time.
Yeah, you've got all the the type sizes right, and all the weight for the font.
Like
really good job, really particular.
Yeah, we ended up changing our original idea from all the hanging objects?
Yeah, originally we had like little hanging things. We wanted them to come down.
Was it just taking too long?
It would have just made everything look too busy. Like the book and everything would have been a lot smaller. We would have had to, move it out a lot more, and it wouldn't have had as much detail. There's a lot of detail in the castle. We wouldn't have been able to see it.
Yeah. Yeah, this one has a lot more impact. It's really bold and eye-catching, which is what you want a poster to be. You only have really seconds to look at a poster, so I like that. Yeah, I can see that in the window. So it's hard to keep up with all the emails and rather than just a PDF like folio. And if you can get a name to address the mail to, that's very important. Even if you call up and just try and get a name or search online and see who the creative director might be, just to make sure it gets on the right. Wish you all the best for your next steps. And thank you for participating in this project with us. You guys have all come up with some really great solutions, so I hope you can use them in your folio. And I hope you enjoyed collaborating with each other. Because I know a lot of projects, when you're studying, you work alone and not in a group. So. Yeah. But it's going to be different once you get into industry. You're going to have to, liaise with other designers and marketing, and so it's good practice. Yeah.
As a class, we just want to say thanks heaps for giving us this brief and giving up your time and giving us presentations as well. So thanks heaps.
Cheers.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.